Hi there guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at some step features for the characteristic in PrintUP software. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We have short and easy to watch problem solving videos and also daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. So now in today's program, or rather should I say feature, we're going to be looking at steps. Now in order to do that, I'm just going to add a quick model. Just make it a basic maybe letter A, and then maybe grab a nice big font. I'm just going to leave, or I'm going to take off the chamfer and height, and also the passivation. So it's just a nice, straightforward letter A that extrudes upwards. So now what you want to do with the actual feature, or should I rather say what it does, it is the let's say you want to put a perspex on top, maybe and a light at the back so it glows nicely. Then what you want to do is you want to make a form of step that this perspex or whatever topping you have fits in there snugly and does not fall to the bottom. But now how it works in 3D printing is it works in steps, because you cannot print something just flat without supports. So this all kind of stepped up for you. So let's quickly add one and we just look at what it looks like close up. So in order to do that, we're going to go to our actual main menu on top, go to characteristic, and then we're going to go to add step. Click that, and then here's a few options. So we first have step height. So this will be basically how high do you want it from the bottom. Then we've got the width and thickness. So the thickness will be, or should I say rather, the width is how deep in will be going. So the width of the actual step, and then the thickness is how high it will be, or thick, I guess. So what I'm going to do, I think our thing was about 10, the height. Let's just make double sure. So I'm going to go just to, again, model, create word model. Okay, now our model height, was 10. So let's go characteristic, make sure your object is selected. I'm going to say add step, and then let's make this one maybe, I'm going to make it about, let's go about 6, and then I'm going to make my thickness 1, and my width I'm going to leave 1 millimeter as well. Say okay. Now you can see we've got a step. Okay, it's maybe a bit low, so I definitely want to break this higher. So let's quickly just go characteristic, delete step, characteristic, add step, and then let's make this a bit higher. So now let's make this, I'm going to go 8. So we've got about a 2 mil perspex we can throw on top. Thickness 1, width, let's make the width slightly smaller, maybe 0.8 if we can. Let me see. Yeah, let's try that. 0.8, say okay, and there you go. Here's our step. So now this will obviously work way better with a bigger model, or just refine your steps so it doesn't extrude so far in. Mine extrudes way too far in, so you can have enough, maybe one at half of this step. But once your object scales up, I'm working on quite a small object, then it's way easier. Now the steps work. It's a little bit hard to see here, but it will actually go from low to higher, or build it up to the right height. So that way, when it prints, it'll first print the low one, then slightly higher, so on that, so that it actually has a good structure support. But yeah, otherwise that is it on the steps. Same thing, if you want to remove it, just characteristic from the main menu and say delete step, and then it is gone. Yeah, great feature if you want to add something, like I said, a perspex and maybe some LED lights at the back to get that nice glow effect. But yeah, otherwise, in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover. You can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the video you're looking for, just simply go here, request the training video, fill in the me form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.